Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Sunlight to wake up to. This will be great.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture readings.
Bradley asked about it. Is there anything he's not overseeing?
Doctors have a name for it. By now, he just needs time. And have you noticed how clean the air smells?
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish on Eos.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the ground explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... the... still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
Be well.
Hello, Ryder.
Any new supplies?
Hi.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
What do you think about your new home?
The Remnant. And you found us a good site here. I think EOS is really going to be special. My team gets... well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall. When I left, I got into infrastructure. I wanted to... thanks for asking.
What are the other outpost staff like?
What? Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
But
Hello there.
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
we were all shaped by that history. Our...
Agreed.
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you? Your basic first in scientific work, soil... But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for Remnant tech support. I'll take it. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to. Keep...
Pathfinder, over here.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Padromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. See? Still insufferable. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. Know what I mean?
I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't wait to be from somewhere.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go. What about you? Miss anything?
I miss the time on the couch before make your choice.
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Another.
Of course.
Right.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Why did you...
This seemed like a better frontier. Usual checkups for first-in colonists. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day. It's early. We know we'll make these work.
I'll...
Right.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Lexi, found another colonist.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it. We've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
What was your deal, coming to Andromeda?
Chance for a niche that didn't exist anywhere else. Though I suppose it doesn't here either.
We're changing that. I know it.
Help us! Please!
Remnant.
Got 'em all. We've got targets!
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this planet.
Levels normal.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning. A number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough, without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
I'm in the armory.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cut. Seems like a long time.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder.
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I was on a good path in the Alliance. Then everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over. Back at you, Costa. Why?
But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. In crisis, you've got your... Prodromos. Prodromos. We started Pathfinder. A new... I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big. But it got me into Hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life. I know, right? And that led me here. It was traditional. How about you?
Life with my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
I said goodbye to my mum and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later? Terraforming, Atmo processors, we really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever.
I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You talked about...
Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda?
I asked and she told me about the initiative.
And you?
But why would the initiative go to all? If I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Have anyone else here with... No, I mean...
No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I was... Anyway. You know where to find me. These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Hello, Sarah. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted, but you succeeded. You have grown as a result, and so have I. The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue, yeah, I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team. He believed. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Is it confusing?
In the field, you are my primary focus, and Alec Ryder encouraged me to
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay.
A neutron enters a bar and all...
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just We have a...
Can't argue.
He's up to something. I just can't... Damn proud of her, too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you...
Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of No shit. Ruined the writer name.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body. Fire away.
Tell...
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed
Farming? Krogan farm?
I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through. She's I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that. And a really hard head. Does a pyjack scratch its butt? Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they break through their head plates, then a headshot. Perfect for grenade. The absolute single-mindedness. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not. Kesh is alone on that station now. Way I see it, you're probably the best. Sure. Yeah?
Is everyone a kid?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't...
You keep that going, you just...
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
what?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, just some... Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables. So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues. Anyone in particular? There's a lot of them. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad. She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
Liam's we can't lose attitude is... Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's... Ask away. That being said, I think... Tight-lipped about himself, though. Could you look out for him, Ryder? Thank you. And maybe don't... Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. I need to talk to you.
Of course. Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the...
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been...
But he's sharing them with you now. That's some... We met at a medical... His name card was crooked. But he was so damn... They put every credit they earned into my ed...
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs. I'll be here if you need me.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's Helios, just all of it. So... But I am a scientist because Science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with...
Wow. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth. Now, I saw pictures of the vault. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger?
Wild remnant parties? What else would you use?
Oh, joking, I see. Good one. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas. If not, we don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect. But the pattern. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor. Or we don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I'm really glad you volunteered to join.
I am too. New galaxy and all. I'm honored to be here.
Kill me now.
Ryder, thank you.
Yes! I mean, time to
Pathfinder.
What can I do for you?
Acquire.
Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. Well...
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
You know...
I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on... that doesn't make it the right way.
I'll let you come.
You know where I'll be.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right? I look forward, not back, Ryder. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Remtech, huh?
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin? That's right. Next question. Nothing gets by you. Guess that... It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
So,
Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Gil's Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable.
Sure.
There's also Lexi, our doctor.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch. And the tech, it's on a different scale. Well, after that, I didn't spend much. Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syak's Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan. Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Don't shove the crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Sure. Kenturian?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Ugh, not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
Enough. Look,
Name? Jessica DePaul.
Hi, Jessica. Welcome to the Nexus.
Hi, I'm Jan Garner, founder of the initiative.
How may I assist? It...
Please remain in line until all are met with installations. I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people, public works serves as our thing. We look forward to doing this.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in... It comes from living on a harsh world. Or 4 testicles. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known... Among my people, with the high concentration... Due to our lifespan...
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friends.
Hello there. I'm a human being. Yet we don't let those differences...
Answer any questions.
It's also an oasis.
Eager to learn more about.
We'd like to think we...
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. We're known for our... celerity. We look forward to studying the... It's our belief that the careful
I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative.
This is Ark Hyperion.
One of several ships that made the long voyage. Have a look around.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start of a better life in your beautiful galaxy.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Jan Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. But I want to put your mind at ease. But we understand trust. And speaking for myself...
The Nexus is a place.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center.
We're glad.
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this...
The idea of meeting new people, seeing how...
to making your acquaintance.
I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful. We're just getting everything ready. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask. Pathfinder.
Explain.
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Welcome to the setup for your Pathfinder Informational VI.
They're happy to answer.
I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Mail, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery, or first contact with new species?
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honor of former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this Pathfinder information VI. Implementing changes. Hello. This display describes our Pathfinders, the Initiative's elite explorers.
Tell me about...
Pathfinders survey distant. Our colonization efforts wouldn't be possible without them.
Tough job. Do Pathfinder...
Each Pathfinder has a team of talented specialists drawn from multiple backgrounds and species.
How does someone usually become a Pathfinder?
Our Pathfinders are selected from promising candidates of every species. Alec Ryder and Seven Operative. We honor him. If you see a...
I'm Jen Garson, founder of the Initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults in the surface?
Nah, Rachni engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort? Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, if you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you...
All the nodules intertwine. Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of... I want to craft a model of the cluster for them. Add more scans to improve it.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do. There are obvious short circuits.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Sure glad I went to school for this.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shield should handle it.
I'm Gian Garza, founder
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you...
Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty. Pathfinder.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning.
That's your flag, everyone. That's patrol. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flow. It's starting to feel... feels good, right? If I...
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like... space cock...
Hi? I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it! Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly? You're kind of hostile.
I'm not supposed to be a bartender. I'm supposed to be a chemist.
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar. So, folks try and help and all, but keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you...
So, Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea pig he wants.
Exactly. Hey there.
So how'd things go?
The material?
Hey.
Need help?
still mourning the loss of Gene Garson, the Initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Locking a man up with germs.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body, admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A Ket blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck. The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
This is Allison. Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on EOS. We expect the colony to be fully self-supporting soon and able to send us supplies.
No, I don't want to talk to a spokesperson.
An animal did
I want
this?
to talk to Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. I'm trying to file a story right now, but
HNS, huh? Where?
I had an editor, but now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All.
Who pays for you to do?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the Initiative, but we serve the public, not them. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself. Oh. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up. It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
What do you need?
I'm digging up good. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal.
Okay, Dave.
Great.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone.
It's you! You're the human path. Vetras told me I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work?
Oh, I just note it down, pass on a report to Sean if... I know.
Superintendent Cash
How's the pathfinding? Good?
I'll let you get back.
Must be approved beforehand.
Got it, boss. I'll send you reporting to the bar. Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment. That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
You'll see.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Fallout from the recent uprising has security tightens across
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Pathfinder,
Wait,
I
what?
believe you
You
found the
can keep
culprit
it,
responsible for the power shortages.
Rushan, that's not funny.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You really didn't.
I really can't.
We need that console up and running.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be...
I'm glad some... Talk to Kandros. He likely has security... What? How can we be out of those materials?
I don't know. Ben's looking into
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance.
What choice do we have?
Please address concerns first with the...
Spender, you have a job if you want to keep it. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be... Brecker will introduce the interface and handle manu... Yes, Pathfinder? Struggling. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind, we're dying. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Having people like him around?
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list. I want to avoid that entirely. Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood? Yes, Pathfinder? We send them where you sick...
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Devessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. Director Tanz asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the
The heart of my I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking. I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview.
By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost.
Tan will love that. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting. You were great. I'll get to work editing. Hi there.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you. A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents, and a great one, hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff. I remind you, I am the
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at...
That's what I've been saying since we...
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Breck unlocked the AVP system. Just have to make the first spend to get started.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since... New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up.
Can't relax yet. The initial...
But it...
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope. That things...
It's like nothing we've ever seen. Not...
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think, and we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. Alright, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Something I can help you with?
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Begins on Melbourne.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy. I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
You can't accept its people and how all.
How are you measuring?
The more you. Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have.
All right, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure. Pathfinder, AVP level, and the sweet protocol and the process. Here. Yes, Pathfinder. Your progress thrills me. Make my...
I have a specific...
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy up. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with it? You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deep. If you're investigating, how about I give you access? Anything else?
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't...
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Can we prove this, or is it just a theory?
A theory. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront Spender.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour. Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got... Director Tan loved the...
Thanks.
Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
The rest is up to...
Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before,
Running Colonial Affairs? I thought you...
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be. We're done here.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect. Residents are still mourning the loss of Pete Larson. As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
Wonder if I can get this part
Can I
off
help
local
you,
traders.
Jensen?
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Here we are, one young piejack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest?
Acknowledged.
Did you fill out those request forms like I asked?
I tried.
Fallout movies and uprising.
I gotta tell Kesh to
I'm
do
Sam
something.
Garson, founder of the initiative.
I can't believe we made it.
We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
This is not good. Damned exiles. It's okay. Take a deep breath when you're
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
You were never one to quit, little brother. A nap won't hold you back.
Yeah, I guess so. Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah, wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remained stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here is something new every day. Ha! What? And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well. Oh.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
It's you, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
What's the latest about waking people up?
We're in a holding pattern.
Pathfinder?
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like...
Took them long enough. But with outpost settlement starting...
Welcome back, Sarah.
Dr. Arada. Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Your father's personal logs.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
I heard Camden.
An expedition to Eos in the system discovered a mysterious facility. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure. Residents are still mourning a long
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
These power outages make no sense.
This is cat DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
But then... Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to Tan. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.